कसूर का एक ख़ानदान जो 130 साल से नस्ल दर नस्ल भट्टा मजदूरी कर रहा था, फिर एक अंग्रेज़ जोड़ा आता है और इनका कर्ज अदा करके इनको आज़ादी दिलवाता है।
Brought my family to Pakistan in January, and we worked with him, and we freed, I think, about three families that week. And we didn't know anything about the family except that they've been in slavery for that many years, and what their debt is, which is typically around $4,000.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाज़रीन, मैं हूं अली हसनैन मसूद और आप देख रहे हैं मेरा यूट्यूब चैनल। आप सबको खुश आमदीद। जैसा कि आप जानते हैं कि मैं मुनफरिद कहानियों के साथ आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर होता रहता हूं। आज की कहानी जहां एक मोटिवेशन, वहीं बाहसियत कौम हमारे लिए एक शर्म का मुकाम भी है। कसूर का एक ख़ानदान जो 130 साल से नस्ल दर नस्ल भट्टा मजदूरी कर रहा था, उनके दादा परदादाओं ने कर्ज़ लिया जो ये ख़ानदान अदा नहीं कर पाया, और इसी असना में ये ख़ानदान नस्ल दर नस्ल जबरी मुशक्क़त करने पर मजबूर था। और इस ख़ानदान ने ज़रा अंदाज़ा लगाएं कि 130 साल से ये जबरी मुशक्क़त कर रहा था। फिर एक अंग्रेज़ जोड़ा आता है और इनका कर्ज़ अदा करके इनको आज़ादी दिलवाता है। कसूर के किसी सियासतदान, कसूर के किसी समाजी वर्कर, कसूर के किसी ब्यूरोक्रेट, कसूर की किसी शख्सियत को इस बात का इल्म ना था कि ये ख़ानदान 130 सालों से जबरी मुशक्क़त कर रहा है और ये मजबूर हैं ये लोग मुशक्क़त करने पर। इसी दौरान जनवरी 2026 में एक ख़ानदान पाकिस्तान आता है और ये इनका कर्ज अदा करके इनको आज़ादी दिलवाता है। इस वायरल वीडियो के पीछे जो शख्सियत है उनका नाम आरून हचिंग्स है। और जब मैंने इनको तलाश किया, इनसे बातचीत की, तो मुझे पता चला ये बाकायदा एक ग्रुप की शक्ल में, एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की शक्ल में लोगों की मदद करते हैं। और जो पाकिस्तान में ऐसी बहुत सारे ख़ानदान, ऐसी बहुत सारी फैमिलीज़ हैं जो मजबूरन मुशक्क़त करने पर मजबूर हैं कर्ज़ अदा ना करने की वजह से। आज हम उनसे बातचीत करेंगे और उनके विजन के बारे में, इस वायरल वीडियो के बारे में उनसे बात करेंगे। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, थैंक यू सो वेरी मच अरुण सर फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस।
Sure, glad to be here.
What inspired you to work against bondage labor and human trafficking?
Well, the funny thing is that now that my video has gone viral, I got started the same way. I saw someone else's video on TikTok. It was E-Man was the person, and he's with Project Jubilee. And so I saw them doing these things and freeing these people, and I didn't even know that that was even a possibility. I didn't know like modern day, slavery or debt bondage. And so I sent him a message and said, "Hey, I want to be involved with this. I want to do something with this." And luckily, he called me back that same day, and he said, "Hey, we're making a trip to Pakistan in January," and that was just a couple months away. And I said, "Yeah, count us in." So I brought my family to Pakistan in January, and we worked with him, and we freed, I think, about three families that week. And I was hooked and wanted to keep doing it, and so I came back again just recently, last couple weeks ago, or last week.
It was your first visit to Pakistan, or have you visited before?
In January was the first time I've ever been in Pakistan, and then I just came back a couple weeks ago for 2 weeks by myself, and that's the second time I've been.
Can you briefly explain the story behind the family shown in the viral video?
We didn't know anything about the family except that they'd been in slavery for, that many years, and what their debt is, which is typically around $4,000. If they've been in the factory for a long time, their debt is higher. If it's been shorter, then they don't have as much of a debt. So that's all we knew about the family. And then we just came and said that we wanted to give them a gift and pay off their debt.
What challenges did you face while helping free this family?
Yeah, so besides raising the money to free the family to pay off their debt, the biggest challenge is probably finding them a job. So once we free them, we need to have a job where they can kind of take care of themselves. And so either we try to find them a factory job of something else. They will never make bricks again. That's just never going to happen. They don't want to do it. We don't ever want to force them to do it. Or we buy them a tuk-tuk, little motorcycle taxi thing, and and then they can actually make money, doing that and provide for their family. So that's probably the biggest challenge that we have. And if we were to free a lot more families, that would be the biggest challenge.
What was your reaction when the video went viral worldwide?
It was crazy. It doesn't seem real because I don't post on social media, besides Facebook for my family and friends, and I just happened to post this video, of one of the families we freed, and it just went absolutely crazy, and I don't even know what I'm doing with all of that stuff. So it was, and then to hear my friends in Pakistan who they're going on Instagram, and seeing these videos just constantly in their feed, and I don't even know what to think about it. It's just so weird, how crazy that this has gone. But I'm glad because it raises awareness, and it really kind of feels like an answer to prayer because
Can
we're
can you
praying
hear?
for these people and we want to do whatever we can to free these people. So it feels like that's a God thing that's happening.
How does your organization identify and support affected families?
Well, my organization just works with, there's a network of people on the ground in Pakistan who they go and visit the factories. They basically just pick a family, and then they uh, ask the brick factory owner what their debt is. They get how long they've been in slavery or in debt, and then they get a picture of them, and they don't ever tell them that we're freeing them or trying to free them because we don't want them to get a false hope or anything like that. We just are taking a picture. We want to pray for them, and then when we have enough money and funds to raise, then we go and free the family.
What message would you like to give to young people watching this interview?
I think it doesn't matter who we are, like our nationality, how much money we have, or anything, but we all deserve to be free, and so um, and to love our neighbors, as ourselves.
Are there more rescue or awareness projects you are currently working on?
We also have hired a doctor and an assistant full time to go to the brick factories to provide free medical care. So we've been doing that for a couple months now, and so that's another thing that we do. But that's basically it. Is basically freeing people and then providing free medical care for those in the brick factory.
How can ordinary people support this cause internationally?
Uh, you know, First is you can donate to help free these people. Uh, and the other thing is, I mean, it doesn't have to be through my organization. It can be anything. That's just you got to kind of do your due diligence to make sure that you find the right organizations that are actually helping people. Because we heard a lot of stories of that not taking place, them kind of being exploited. So, yeah, that's basically just donating for them and just kind of raising awareness of the issue in the first place.
Abdul Star Idi was the great social worker and humanitarian of Pakistan. Once he said that no religion is higher than humanity, and you are really doing a great job.
Okay, I appreciate it, and yeah, thanks for getting this information out there.
Thank you. And in last, uh, I would request you to say something about Pakistan and our Pakistani audience, viewers, social activists, and media persons. Any message for Pakistan?
I did not have a bad experience at all for any Pakistani that I met. So I really thought the country was very hospitable, and I felt very safe. I didn't, have any issues at all. So I really enjoyed my time there. I think maybe my message is to the other people in the Western world that they don't necessarily have to be afraid of Pakistan, that they can actually, really have a good experience with the people here. So I really enjoy the people that I've met, and I really enjoy my time that I've had in Pakistan.
Once again, thank you so very much for giving your time and you are really doing a great job. Being a social activist, I will work with you. I will work for awareness and I will take part in your activities, inshallah. And best wishes and thank you.
Oh, well, I thank you. So it was nice chatting with you.
नाजरीन, ये थे अरुण हचिंग, जो बाकायदा तौर पर लोगों को रेस्क्यू करने के लिए, ख़ास तौर पर जो भट्टा मज़दूर हैं और जबरी मशक्क़त कर रहे हैं कर्ज़ अदा ना करने की वजह से, बड़ा अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं और हमें भी इनका साथ देना चाहिए। और बतौर कौम हमें भी अपने इर्द गिर्द ऐसी सूरत हाल पर, ऐसे मामलात पर नज़र रखनी चाहिए। इंशाल्लाह एक नए प्रोग्राम के साथ मुलाकात होगी दोबारा आपसे। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।